Okay, here we've got three TIE fighters. We've got the Black Series First Order TIE fighter. We've got the Mattel Hot Wheels Star Wars TIE fighter from the 70s and 80s. And then we've got the Mattel Hot Wheels First Order TIE fighter as well. Special Forces. So we can compare the three, and these are on sale at Asda for £2 each, and this I got at Argos for £2.50. So you've got three TIE fighters there. Okay, so these ones I'm going to take out the box for definite, and this one I'll open to compare it with this TIE fighter there. You can just see this one's a lot bigger, but we'll compare the two. Okay. Okay, here you've got the Black Series TIE Fighter, First Order Special Forces, and the Hot Wheels same model. And you can see that both have plastic wings. It's a bit disappointing on the Titanium series one that it's got plastic wings. Body's metal. It's got an opening canopy. It's quite nice. And this one has plastic wings as well, and a metal die-cast body. There's the back of it, quite nicely detailed. Got nice red paint apps on it. Good detailing on the rings, as does this one. You can see pretty much the same model. So in this case, probably the Hot Wheels is the better, really. Even though it doesn't have an opening canopy, it's larger. But I mean, both have plastic wings. You can see how much larger this Hot Wheels is. But there's not much in it. This one's got probably more slender struts, whereas this one's a lot more chunky. But sculpting, in terms of the amount of detail shown, they're pretty much the same. This has grey paint around the edges of the glass canopy, and this one has silverish paint. Both have the two lasers there, so they both look really cool. So there's not really much in it between the two. So if you wanted a First Order TIE Fighter to put on your desk or table, you could choose either version. You could choose the Mattel Hot Wheels version or the Black Series Titanium. Very disappointing that the wings on this are plastic though. I'd have expected them, because I've got an old Micro Machines TIE Fighter from the mid-90s, and the wings are metal. So, you know, I think, and for £6 is the usual price for this in the UK, so, you know, they're a bit cheap there. But not a bad little ship. This one's got a much larger antenna, whereas this one's hardly got an antenna at all. So it's up to you which one you prefer. They're as good as each other really. Both have the red paint on the sides and at the back, you know. So both are equally as good. Yeah. So that's your Black Series Titanium and your Hot Wheels Mattel. These two are just as good as each other really. This one's a lighter grey, this is a darker grey. This one comes with a stand like that, and this one comes with this stand which you can put on your finger. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is compare this with the actual Mattel Hot Wheels regular TIE Fighter from the original trilogy. Okay? Okay, here we've got both Hot Wheels now. This is the TIE Fighter that we had in the 70s and the early 80s. And this is the First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter. So we'll start at the backs. You can see they've got appropriate casting details. This is the updated TIE Fighter. And this is how it was back in the day. Both have got sort of stocky body struts for the main bodies. You can tell the body's definitely die cast, wings are plastic. Really nice. And then let's see, the wings are the same size, same dimensions, more or less. This TIE Fighter here seems to have slightly longer wings, maybe a couple of millimeters. Let's look at the sides of the wings. Different sculpting in the central ports. This one's got much more detailed sculpting. So the two wings are pretty similar. Then we have the front of the TIE Fighter. This one's nicely painted. And then we've got the original. The bodies are definitely different sculpts, as you can see in the details. So they're both really good. They both come with these sort of stands. So these are both your Hot Wheels TIE Fighters. It'd be great for display, and that's that. Okay, so both of these I picked up for £2 each at Asda. I'm sure you can get them cheap if you look around. And I've also got the Darth Vader's TIE Fighter in that. I think that's the best one out of these three. Okay, so cheers, bye. Here's the Mattel Hot Wheels Darth Vader's TIE Fighter X1 prototype. It's out of the packaging. It's quite lightweight. The body is metal and the wings are plastic. So I don't think it's as good as the titanium. But it's just as well detailed. And wings are nice. You can see it has a little hole there, so you can put this stand into it and then you can stick it to your finger. So it's not bad. Darth Vader's TIE Fighter Hot Wheels. Quite light. But nicely detailed. Very similar to the titanium. Looks incredibly similar to that. 3 screws at the bottom. Nice ship from A New Hope. And you can put it on the stand. Okay, this is the Black Series Titanium Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. That's number 15. And this is just a solid piece of metal. I know this is a reissue, but this one, just because of its sheer size, is good value for money. And it's metal top and bottom, and the wings are metal as well. So this is a good piece of die cast you're getting here, and it looks really great. Look at that, it just looks really nice. Look at the detailing on this. What a great little model. The canopy opens, which is cool. Wings have nice detailing on them, or solar panels. Nice piece of metal there. Let's focus again. See if we can focus. What a nice looking ship. Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. And if you open the canopy, there you are. Opens. Pretty cool. So that's your Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, which is number 15. Which, out of all of these new little titaniums, this one's the best value because it's the most amount of metal you get for your money. So overall I'd say that generally the Black Series titaniums are better. They tend to have more metal in them. But in this case of the TIE Fighter, the Hot Wheels is just as good. Mainly because the titanium has plastic wings, as do these two Hot Wheels. So, you know, if you can find them cheap, they're worth picking up. Okay, so cheers, hope you enjoyed this. That's your Hot Wheels and your titanium Black Series. Alright, cheers, bye.